Have you ever caught yourself thinking, what happens if I end up old, and alone? Not lonely in a dramatic movie kind of way, but quiet. No one is calling. No one is asking how your day went. Just long hours and a lot of silence. Most people push that thought away. They tell themselves, I'll deal with it later. But later comes faster than we think. Here's the truth most people won't say out loud. Getting older on your own can feel brutal if you let life drift. But it can also become one of the most peaceful, confident, and meaningful chapters of your life, if you do the right things daily. Today, I want to walk you through 6 daily habits that completely change how aging alone feels. These aren't about killing time or staying busy. They're about protecting your mind, your body, your confidence, and your sense of purpose. And if you stick with me until the end, you'll realize something powerful. Being alone doesn't mean being empty. Let's jump in. The first habit starts the moment your feet hit the floor in the morning. When you wake up with no plan, no rhythm, no reason to move, the day already won. That's when time starts slipping through your fingers, and every day feels the same. People don't fall into loneliness overnight. They drift into it when their days lose shape. Having a daily rhythm doesn't mean living like a robot. It means giving your day a backbone. Something steady. Something familiar. Getting up around the same time. Opening the curtains. Making your bed. Eating a real breakfast instead of skipping meals and scrolling on your phone. Those small actions send a message to your brain, I still matter. This day matters. I once spoke to an older man who said the moment his routine disappeared, his motivation followed. But when he brought structure back, morning walks, planned meals, scheduled calls, his mood lifted almost immediately. A routine doesn't cage you. It grounds you. Now let's talk about something people underestimate way too much as they age, movement. Here's the hard truth. The body you don't use will slowly stop working the way you want it to. That doesn't mean you need a gym membership or fancy equipment. It means your body needs to be reminded daily that it's still alive. Walking. Stretching. Light chores. Standing up more often. Those things keep your joints loose, your muscles awake, and your energy flowing. One of the biggest lies people tell themselves is, I'm slowing down because I'm old. In reality, they're slowing down because they stopped moving. Movement isn't just about strength. It protects your independence. It sharpens your thinking. It even helps you sleep better at night. 5 minutes turns into 10. 10 turns into a habit. And suddenly, your body feels more like an ally than a limitation. Now let's get real about loneliness. Being alone doesn't hurt nearly as much as feeling forgotten. Social connection doesn't disappear because people don't care. It fades because nobody makes the first move. A short phone call. A message to an old friend. A chat with a neighbor. Even saying a few words to the cashier at the store. Those moments matter more than you think. Humans are wired for connection, and that doesn't expire with age. You don't need a crowd. You need consistent contact. Some people find that online groups, video calls, or shared interest communities bring life back into their days. Others prefer local clubs or volunteering. The key is this. Don't wait to be invited back into the world. Step into it yourself. Another silent danger of aging alone is letting your mind go on autopilot. When the brain gets bored, it doesn't relax, it weakens. Your mind needs challenges the same way your body needs movement. Reading something new. Learning a skill you never had time for. Writing your thoughts down. Playing games that make you think. Curiosity keeps the brain young. The moment you stop learning, life starts feeling smaller. But when you give your brain something new to chew on, the days feel richer and more interesting. You don't need to master anything. You just need to stay mentally awake. Now let's slow things down for a second. One of the biggest emotional traps in later years is living in what you've lost. Lost people. Lost roles. Lost versions of yourself. Gratitude doesn't erase pain, but it keeps pain from owning your entire story. Taking a moment each day to notice what's still good changes how your mind scans the world. A warm meal. A safe place to sleep. A memory that makes you smile. A quiet moment of peace. Reflection helps you process life instead of carrying it all inside. You don't need fancy rituals. Just a few minutes to breathe, think, and reset. Peace doesn't come from having everything. It comes from noticing enough. The final habit might surprise you. Purpose doesn't retire. One of the fastest ways to feel useful, connected, and alive again is helping someone else. It just changes shape. A kind word. Advice. Volunteering. Listening when someone needs to talk. Giving pulls you out of your own head and reminds you that you still have value to offer. When you help others, loneliness loses its grip, because purpose fills the space it once occupied. Let's wrap this up. Growing older alone doesn't automatically mean growing older unhappy. What makes the difference isn't luck, it's daily choices. Structure. Movement. Connection. Mental stimulation. Gratitude. Purpose. You don't need to change everything today. Just choose one habit and start there. Because a better life doesn't begin with a big move. It begins with one intentional day.